you had any roommate horror stories?
In my life?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it's yeah.
Okay, I used to live with this this Albanian guy.
Okay.
I've told you about him.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know his name.
Yeah,
but I've heard of him.
It's
probably one of 3 names in Albania. So you can probably just say it.
Wow. Okay.
Is that racist?
It's incredibly.
Wait. If I can guess it, then it's not racist.
Guess it.
Does it have a V in it?
No.
Damn it. I was going to say like Sven or fucking... Wait, Ukrainian?
That's
Wait, where's he from?
Icelandic, Albania.
Albanian?
Yeah, Albania.
Anton.
Sven
Anton.
is like
Anton.
Nordic.
Anton.
No. It's Arsen.
Dubrakov. Okay.
Arsen.
Awesome?
Arsen.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty legit. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, this individual, he was like 43, I believe.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I didn't see him when I was house hunting. I just saw the suite. Nobody was home. I was like, yeah, it's a bit of a fixer-upper, but like I'll put up with it.
Sure.
So I move in, and yeah, first day I'm there, Arsen comes out. I almost had a heart attack. This guy looks like he's done some drugs in his life.
Has he in fact done some drugs?
Yeah, he's been addicted to heroin, to say the least.
Oh, heroin addict.
Amongst other things.
Hence the look of a drug addict.
He,
the drugs.
To my knowledge, was no longer addicted to heroin. And I say that because he maintained a job the entire time I was there for 2 months.
Yeah, that means nothing.
No, like...
it means something.
He said he got off of it, and I never saw him... like
on it?
Every day when I'd come home, I'd say hi to this guy. Like, you know that old like adage, like keep your enemies closer.
Yeah, right.
It's like
keep your
he wasn't an
disgruntled.
Enemy. I was like, I want this guy to like me, right?
Yeah,
like
right.
I wanted. So the very first thing I did was like smoke him up, right? I was like, do you smoke weed? He's like, of course. And
of course, yes.
Yeah.
I smoke weed.
I would smoke weed with this guy, and he just like give me war stories.
Oh,
like
what?
It was pretty sweet, and I don't want to say it was
which war?
The Serbian War. I believe that was in the 90s. He was conscripted. Okay, so here's where the horror begins.
Tell me.
At the age of 15, he was conscripted into the Albanian army to fight in the Serbian War, which was a bloody conflict.
I know nothing about
I don't know anything about the Serbian War besides that it was a horror story.
That Arsen was in it.
Yes, and he was in it.
As a teenager.
Yes, as a boy.
As a small child of 18.
15.
What?
Yeah, no, child soldier, like,
oh my
or like
God.
Teenage soldier, I guess. But like,
I mean, you're a child.
Yeah, you're
15.
a boy.
You're a
yeah.
fucking child, man. That's a child soldier. Oh. Jesus.
So
awesome.
anyway, yeah, I don't like the details are fuzzy. I don't know if he's killed anyone. I didn't ask him. I didn't feel comfortable.
He's most definitely killed someone.
Comfortable.
He's killed someone.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. So anyway, I asked him once. I was like, "Have you ever seen anyone die?" And he's like, "Oh yes." He's
yes. He's like, very many.
He would say this over. He'd be like, "I swear to God, I swear to God." He's like. Apparently, some of the children in the unit, some of them
in his unit, so like legally in the army, but children
conscripted. Yes,
that's just
legally conscripted.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yes. Apparently, some of them would dissent or they wouldn't. I mean, it's horrifying. War is horrifying.
Yeah. Especially for children. Especially in the 90s. That's a great decade.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's my favorite decade, man. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Anyway, so some of these children would, like, dissent or they wouldn't follow orders or they'd become scared.
Because they're children, yeah.
Because they're children.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't be soldiers.
They shouldn't be soldiers. They should be quite concerned, yeah.
And they would get shot.
Right.
In front of their whole unit. So Arsen would watch, boys his age get killed.
Possibly friends.
By the authorities.
Because this will be you if you don't follow rules. Yes. As an example.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he, he would tell me stories about he was in military prison, I guess more than once. He escaped it. Or he ran away. He didn't escape. He got caught, brought back.
Right.
I think the second time, to my knowledge, he escaped. He didn't get caught.
Right.
He ended up in London with a cousin. And then he ended up... there are major gaps in the story. And I'll be honest, I didn't really believe it for the longest time.
He killed people, definitely. He definitely murdered people for money.
Long story short, because it's a long story, he ended up... And keep in mind, this was Arsen from the ages of 15 to, I don't know, like 18 or 19.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, now he's 43 when I met him. So there's a lot has happened.
It's like a 20-year chunk.
Yeah, he's...
Well, not 20. My math is off there.
Goes to Vancouver somehow. He ends up a junkie. on the streets.
It's not hard to imagine how.
He told me a time and if you look at him, you're like, oh yeah, you were addicted to heroin. Like he's gaunt.
You've done something.
He's sinewy. Like he's very sinewy.
Right.
Yeah.
Very Albanian.
No fat on his body, and his eyes are like I've killed.
Sunken. Are they sunken?
Like they're giant like circles around it, but they're like very like pronounced. Like they're bulging
like,
out of the.
I've murdered children.
It's like
children.
a meteor crater with like a marble sitting in it.
Oh
you know, it's
my
like
God,
it's
yeah.
like fucking.
Just like yeah, I know. What you mean.
It's like you've
Just beady little eyes.
lived many lives.
Oh my God. He's
yeah.
taken many more.
Yeah, he said he woke up in the I don't know what you call it, like the infirmary.
Gulag?
No, in the Vancouver hospital
Oh, okay.
with a mortician's tag on his toe.
That sounds made up. That sounds made up.
But he has like connections to social workers.
Yeah, it's 21st century medicine. They're not just gonna
Heroin is
just what is it?
bitch.
Stop your heart?
Heroin.
I mean,
like
I'm sure it's possible.
Eventually, it will
Yeah, it will.
absolutely start your
I'm sure it's very-
heroin.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna stop your heart.
Have
I
you
get
never
that.
listened to '90s music?
Yes, but are you saying that in modern
That's
medicine,
all they sing about
someone
is dying on heroin, and then they die on heroin.
Yes, but I'm saying in modern medicine, can there be a doctor that's just like, oh, this guy's just dead, and it actually be a heroin? Like I don't understand how that's possible.
His vital signs were not like showing the signs of someone who was vital. Like he wasn't.
So he was legally dead.
Yes. And then his body like rebooted, like reboot. like he was so adrenalized from war that the heroin couldn't stop him. Like, yeah, it's a blessing and a curse.
God bless. Awesome.
Yeah, he was a strong. All he would do, I'd come home every day. He'd like be listening to Tupac and working out in his room. Like, bless him. Just good for him.
Ready to murder a bunch of people, most likely.
Yeah, but anyway, we were talking about.
It's gonna look bad if there's a story.
We were talking
in a
about
couple
horror
years.
stories, though.
Okay, yeah,
Arson
yeah.
had a dark side, right?
Oh,
so like
that's not his dark side. Him being a child soldier and like murdering people and being a heroin addict is not his dark side.
I mean, like listening to him tell me the stories wasn't like the bad side of being his roommate.
Right.
Sort of.
Right.
Let's contextualize it. This is about being his roommate.
Right.
Okay. I would wake up oftentimes at 3 or 4 in the morning to the sound of him open, like just bare fist punching his door and just screaming like, "Leave me alone! Like, stop watching me!"
Yeah.
You know, doors slamming.
Just classic PTSD.
Yeah, he'd be like, "I fucking kill you! I'll fucking kill you!"
Yeah.
And I'd be like, you know, I'm like in my bed, like cowering in fear, like.
I just moved in.
I was just
gave
trying to
you
save
weed?
a couple $100
What?
on rent. Like,
man.
I didn't want to pay $1,000 for like a bedroom.
This guy's just fighting his wall.
Yeah, he's fighting a lot of things.
Yeah, demons.
He thought the Canadian government was trying to kill him, assassinate him.
But were they?
He would not shut up about it. So apparently they lost his legal documents, his travel, like his passport. So he ended up in this weird legal gray area where he's like almost a ghost to the system, and he's trying to leave Canada, but they won't let him.
Is he a permanent resident? Like, how does it work?
No, I don't understand.
You
You would think they would just deport him or like put him into like.
Is Albania a country still? Like, can he go back? can he go back to where he?
I assume it's a country.
I think Albania is still a country.
It's a country. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't know, and I didn't believe him. He had very broken English, so I don't want to quote the man.
Right.
But like,
I mean, he didn't go to school.
The
Because
cops.
he was fighting wars.
Yes.
So
He never went to school.
Never learned
He
English.
he thought dinosaurs never went extinct, and he thought the Earth was flat. I shit you not. Like.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like that was information you should have. I feel like immediately.
Discredited.
Yeah, dude. I feel like immediately.
No. But like,
is that
because
just a crazy
of that?
person?
No. Because this was what for 2 months I wondered: is he legit or a crazy person? Because the way he looked and spoke and the things he
You're
said.
like, this guy's a child soldier.
With the conviction he said it.
This guy.
I was like, you don't
fought in
end
a
up
war.
like this unless you're a child soldier.
I'm sure. I feel like I still don't doubt that.
Like, he didn't go to school, so he's gonna have some crazy ideas, right?
Yeah,
like
right.
He doesn't know how to like critically think about like dinosaurs
Just
or
knows how to like load a magazine.
yes, exactly, and take a life.
Yeah.
And shoot heroin.
Fuck, dude. Jesus.
It's tragic.
Oh, his whole childhood is war? Like, what the fuck? Dude? Of course he's fucked up, man.
Yeah,
like,
like,
imagine your psyche after being a child soldier.
I don't think you can fall in love.
Whoa!
I don't know if that's true.
He's actually not capable of love. Yeah, you're right.
No, that's not. I mean, like, I think he's desperately seeking love.
Not capable.
No. Let me... Let me clarify something. Okay.
No, you said it all.
No, he's capable of love. He desperately wants love, but from what I could see, he was not capable of maintaining love around him because of his PTSD.
Because everything he
his
saw,
schizophrenia,
grew up,
the addiction,
died.
Like his life has eroded beneath him, and it's tragic, right?
It is tragic, yeah.
There's a glimpse of hope, though. His cousin flips cars in the UK. He has like.
Sounds very illegal, but yeah, go on. Yeah, no. Flips cars? Come on, man. He clearly steals cars and sells them. But yeah, go on. Yeah, sure.
Sorry, did I
Tell me this redemption story. Go on. Please, spurt it to me.
Sorry, did I say glimmer of hope?
Sorry, yeah. You mentioned it. Briefly mentioned it.
I meant glimmer of nope. Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I what he told me, and this could very well be a lie. I think we've established that at this point.
Probably a lie.
Is that like he'll flip like Mustangs and refurbish them and actually increase their value. So it's like
he is totally stealing cars. That's not how it works. You buy like a '69 Mustang, it is valuable. Like a mechanic, like a proper person who this guy's just stealing cars, dude.
I don't know though. That's the thing is like he works really hard. Like he is a contractor, a construction contractor, and he drives I think it's a Mustang. Like
the cousin or Arson?
Arson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where'd he get that Mustang
He's got
from?
a car that goes vroom. You know, like
yeah. Where'd he get that?
I don't know.
From his fucking cousin who stole it.
No, but the
guy's a construction worker. He doesn't own a Mustang. Are you not seeing this for what it is?
You can save up and buy things.
A Mustang?
I don't know what type of Mustang. I'm not a car person.
I'm not either. It just sounds like an expensive car.
Are we arguing on those grounds?
I get a very strong
there
sense
are affordable
of
Mustangs.
Asim, the child soldier's cousin, who's probably also from Albania.
You can buy
also in very shady dealings.
You can get a used Mustang for like $13,000.
Sure. Do you refurbish it and sell it for $100? Like,
I don't know.
Is there cocaine in the trunk?
No, he's not. He's not the refurbisher. His cousin is in the UK, so he has to travel, but he can't leave Canada
legally.
And he hasn't seen his mother in like 13 years. He said
probably not. I don't know. She's probably not. I don't know. She's probably dead. She could be dead. Okay, let's be real. Anyway.